2, here we come. It is the 19th of January. I lost my Sharpie just now, so I couldn't really make it look very good on the calendar. Anyway, so day 2 of the 90-day challenge. So last night I went to bed. I was so excited. I could not stop. I couldn't sleep because my brain, it was just thinking of all these millions and millions of things I could do, or fairs I could go to, or shops I could sell in, or things I could do, wedding fairs. All these different ideas were buzzing through my head, so I couldn't sleep at all. Anyway, so I got up this morning and went for a run because for some weird reason I've signed up to the Bristol Half Marathon. So I thought I'd better practice doing some running. Anyway, so I did that and I feel a bit better now. So I've come back and I've written a list of what I need to do today. The good things since yesterday, I applied for 2 different markets. One is a women's independent market for a weekend, and I got accepted on that. And I've got accepted on another market. So that's good. So that's 2 booked in the diary for the next 2 months, I think. And I also had an email last night from someone that wanted to buy 4 of my tea lights. So that's good. So that's really encouraging. So that shows my pictures on Facebook are really paying off. But don't tell the person that's bought them the tea lights. One of them they wanted is a vanilla one. The vanilla fragrance oil is only arriving today. So hopefully they don't want to collect the tea lights before the fragrance oil has arrived and I've made the tea light, because I haven't got one. Anyway, so I've done the rest of it though. So my plan this morning is to get all the tea light wicks stuck in the little cases so that when all the fragrances arrive, I can crack straight on with that. And I also need to make, in that little red heart tin, I need to practice making one of the candles there to check it burns well and check I got the right size wicks. They're also coming on the order today, so that's good. So yay, I'm going to get going on all those things. Thanks for watching. Here we go. Here's all my little tea lights, and then I'm going to put all the little tiny wicks in. I wish I was like really fancy and had like fancy things, but it's not fancy. It's just in my kitchen on the work surface. This is why at the end of 90 days I'd like to be able to move into bigger premises and make it a bit more proper. Okay, fancy part number 2, doing my tea lights. I've got to use the glue gun. Look what I keep the glue gun in. Oh, I can't remember how to turn the camera around. Hang on, how do you do that? Ooh. Oh, I can't remember how to turn the camera around. Hang on. My son's old, like, Marvel characters tin. I think he had, I don't know, a notepad in his tin or something. There's my glue gun. There's the little bad boy that's going to stick my wicks in for me. Hey, so I told you earlier that I'm, probably menopausal, and honestly, I've lost my eyesight in the last year. So to do these tea lights, I've got to wear my glasses because I can't really see things close up very well. I look a bit like Dame Edna Everage with these glasses on. Either that, or they look like the old NHS ones. Anyway, that's a sideline, isn't it? I'm gluing the tea lights now. I think I'm going to stand up. It doesn't really work sitting down. I don't think I'll keep filming every single one because I don't really know what to do when I'm filming everyone. I haven't sort of start singing or something. And anyway, I'll pause the video and I'll carry on gluing them. Yeah, it's going ever so well. I decided sitting back down was probably the best option. I don't know, it's hard, you can't tell. Like if you stand up, you feel too tall. If you sit down, you feel too low. I don't know. Anyway, I'm keeping going. I'll tell you what, the worst bit about the glue gun, it gets all kind of stringy. But the reason I am using a glue gun is because I did start off by using those these little stickers that you can get, that you put on the end of the wick and put the little sticker on it, and then I don't know, it seems an extra waste of plastic, doesn't it, buying these little stickers to then peel off a bit of plastic to stick it on. And actually a glue gun, it's so much less waste. And yeah, I want to be as sort of eco-friendly as possible, so maybe, even though it doesn't seem a very big difference. Using a glue gun rather than having extra bits of plastic, I guess, is all the little things, isn't it, that build up, that do help save the planet and all that. But yeah, I do want to do things that are as, as planet friendly as possible. Okay, so all the little tea lights are stuck down. Now I'm going to do the wick in the heart-shaped tin. Because it's obviously a different size tin, I need to try a different size wick. So it's a bit trial and error. Oh gosh, look at that fuzzy bit on my hair. Sorry, I don't even talk about my hair. It's a bit trial and error with candles because you need to make sure you've got the right size wick. Because if you don't, when they burn, they do a thing called tunneling. They burn straight down the middle, and then you've got a useless candle. You need it to burn all the way across. So one of the things that does take the time is making sure you've bought the wick that's the right size. So I would try this one, make the candle, and then I think you leave it 48 hours to let it cure before you try burning it to see how it is. Anyway, there we go. I'll do this one. So there we go. I've heated the wax, I've added the fragrance, and I'm going to pour it into my tins. I always heat my wax with a thermometer. It's soy wax, did I say that? It's soy wax. I heat it up to 80 is the maximum I go to. It mustn't go over 80 degrees. Usually it's all melted by then anyway. And then when it gets to about 75 degrees or 70 degrees, I then add the fragrance in. And yeah, hopefully that will be all right. Different waxes and different people and everything, different fragrances, they all have different temperatures, but the trouble is if you get the temperature wrong, the surface of the wax is terrible, and sometimes it just goes all bumpy or it doesn't set very nicely. I always use this Golden Wax 464, and since I've used that, it just has such a lovely finish. When I was making candles right at the very start and I had no idea about different waxes, oh my gosh, my hair again, different soy waxes, some of them, they had these like little holes in them. It was so rubbish, and I also think it's really different now because it's so cold, because it's winter, and the wax solidifies a lot quicker. That can make a difference. So honestly, all the temperatures, everything, it makes so much difference. You kind of think it's all going to be the same and it won't really matter. But yeah, just the tiniest temperature difference, everything really affects the candle and really affects what they call the hot throw. So the candle might smell lovely now. These are rhubarb and black plum, but you also want the candle to smell really lovely when it's burning. And if you overheat it, then the hot throw won't be very nice. Or there's just so many different elements. It's bonkers really. Anyway, there we go. So I'm now going to leave these all to solidify, and hopefully they'll be amazing. But anyway, I'll show you when they've done. They do take quite a long time to set, but we'll look at them afterwards. Okay, thanks. I am literally storming through today, aren't I? Because now I'm going to take, for that Etsy shop and Amazon shop or whatever, I now need to take photos of all my candles to upload them. And my husband has bought like a little light box for my candles to go in, so I can take really good little photos. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go and take all the little photos so they all can get uploaded, so at least people will know what I'm selling, so at least they know what they can buy. Right, okay. With that is good news and bad news. The delivery arrived. DPD man did not ring the doorbell. I think he has got wind that I've got a crush on him because he didn't ring the doorbell and he just left the parcel on the bin. I think he's slightly scared of me. I mean, I was a bit full on last time he turned up, like, you know, telling my name, date of birth. Well, I'm not single, but, you know, I just thought I'd give it a go. Yes, I think I've scared him off. So anyway, I've lost my love interest, but I've gained my fragrance oils. So that's brilliant. So I'm going to quickly crack on and make those vanilla tea lights that I was supposed to have had ready that I've already sold. Great. Yay.
There's my beautiful order. Great. I'm going to crack on. I'm really pleased with them. They look really good. Look at the heart. It looks lovely. The tops are really smooth. They've set really, really nicely. So I'm really, really pleased. So I'm going to make more hearts. Oh, I will check how it burns actually. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I'm still waiting for the DPD man to deliver the fragrances so I can make those vanilla candles. I hope he jolly hurries up. It was 1:20 to 2:20 and he's not here yet.
However, interesting fact, this thing here that my husband got me to put all my tins in used to store apples for making cider. There we go. 100 pins. Good job. Actually, I need to sort this into recycling before I put this away. Soft plastics, separate cardboard. Well, I feel absolutely bushwhacked. I could actually at this point use one of the little matches out of my Tin of Tin Candles matches, but oh, I'm gonna waste that. So here we go. Hang on a moment. Okay, so I've never usually worked this many hours. I feel absolutely bushwhacked today, but good, all good. Anyway, so I've made the little heart candle. I am supposed to wait 48 hours for it to cure before I light it to test it. But you know what? I've got ants in my pants and I'm impatient, and I'm just going to burn it anyway and see. My main plan in burning it is just to check that it burns all the way across the heart. I don't want it just burning straight down. So it's going to be ever so romantic tonight. I've got my pink champagne. Well, it's actually pink prosecco, but you know, we're working up to the pink champagne. Got my heart candle and got my husband cooking duck, and my son is a sleepover. So come on. This is the last video of the day because then tomorrow's the weekend. So unless anything really exciting happens. Oh, I'll tell you one thing I forgot to say. I did have a sale this afternoon from my Facebook page with the Pain au Chocolat 100ml candle. I'd uploaded a picture of the tea light. Someone bought the 100ml candle, so that's really exciting. But yes, this is the last video for the weekend, unless something exciting happens or I wake up with millions of ideas and millions of sales, because who knows, it could happen tonight. Anyway, thank you for watching.
Yep, beautiful. The candles burnt all the way across, so I'm so happy that the wax has done that. So that's really, really good. Great. Yippee!